Good morning, and thank you to the clergy for welcoming us into this beautiful church here, St. Joe's. Life is precious. And when we take an oath to be firefighters, we're taking an oath to put others first. Said a different way, we're taking an oath that says our lives are a little less precious than someone who's in trouble. That's not fair for our families who have to endure the sacrifices and the risks that come with this job. But there's a certain pride in it. There's a certain bit of God's work here on earth that comes with fulfilling that oath. That's a lesson we're taught from the very beginning as firefighters, that others come first, that sacrifice is the cornerstone of what we do. And it's only fitting that we are in this beautiful church built by the people of the Ukraine that emigrated to this country and settled right here in Chicago, and recognize the sacrifice of a proud Chicagoan, a proud Ukrainian, and recognize how the sacrifices of firefighters have been put on display for the world to see by those firefighters in the Ukraine. We thank them and honor them. The sacrifice made last Wednesday by Lieutenant Dylan Tchoryk, battling a wind-driven, high-rise fire. You know, it's hard to explain the stress of running into a burning building, let alone the risks posed to a fire 27 stories in the sky, with smoke at times that banked all the way down to the lobby, and a fire that blew down that hallway, driven by the wind like a blowtorch, and carrying the stress that there were still people trapped in that building. We were very lucky that we didn't lose more firefighters that day. Thank God those other injured firefighters were not killed, included firefighter Brian Pink, working on Engine 98's attack line, who recovered that day from his critical injuries. Get well, Brian. God spared them. Unfortunately, he called our brother John home. Firefighting is a family. That oath I spoke of unites us all. It transcends language. It transcends borders. All of our families endure the sacrifices that we make. And today, we all feel Jan's loss. But our grief pales in comparison to what Jan's wife and children feel. There's no real words that any of us can say that will make sense of this loss to you, to your son, to your husband, to your father. But Natalia, we want you to know that you don't walk alone. We walk with you, and we always will. The sorrow you feel and the grief that you endure, we'll help you carry it. We'll be with you not just today, but every day. And Jacqueline, Dylan, Olivia, Grace, and Alina, your father set an example for all of us to live by. He taught us all how to love. He taught us all how to serve. His entire life, he lived for others, serving first in the U.S. Navy, and then serving as a proud Chicago firefighter. And I can only imagine his pride when, Dylan, you were sworn in and put on the uniform of the Chicago PD. You will always make him proud, all of you. We're here with you, and we always will be. The lesson that Jan reminded us last Wednesday was a lesson we were tragically reminded of a day earlier when his brother and ours, Jermaine, died in the line of duty. The job of a firefighter, showing up when you're someone's only hope, it comes with risk. It comes with sacrifice. The same oath that Jan and Jermaine lived day in and day out distinguished them as men who live for others. And I know if it were my loved ones trapped in a building, I pray the bell is answered with the same dedication and courage Jan brought to the job for 26 years. Today, my brother, we honor your sacrifice, and we pledge to carry on the work that he did. And I know the men and women of the Chicago Fire Department will carry on in his honor. I'd now like to ask District Vice President Mark Sanders of the IAFF and President Chuck Sullivan from the Associated Firefighters of Illinois to join me in a presentation to Jan's son Dylan of the Martin E. Pierce Medal of Valor, the highest honor in the IAFF. Present this medal, the Martin E. Pierce Medal. It's our highest honor, Medal of Valor, which is reserved only for firefighters killed. As you can see, his dad's name